sir. Baller alert, baller alert. Welcome to the Baller Alert Show. You know BT is being famous. I go by the name Ferrari Simmons. Kyle Cash in the building.
Yeah.
What's up, my brother?
Man, chilling, man.
What the hell you got going on?
A little bit of everything.
I saw you on the list. I said, oh shit, hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? That the partner there, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Pull
yes,
up.
sir. A little bit of everything, pushing
Now,
cash
you got
rules.
a nice medallion on your neck.
Of course.
Generation Now.
Of
We
course.
Ball Alert. The Ball Alert Show is managed by Generation Now. By
We
the way.
here. I didn't know that. That's fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
So,
here, man. Big
I don't need
GM.
them chains. Hey, Lake, you give me the small, the little, you know what I'm saying, little starter pack one. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, Generation Now. What up, though?
Facts.
How's Kyle Cash doing?
Kyle Cash is great, man. I'm just soaking up all of this new energy surrounding me, like project drop, being on a label, being out in the world. It's like it's like peeling skin and just starting fresh for me. Like that's what phase I feel like I'm in right now.
Because you know you're brand building, right?
Yeah.
People know you, but then you're still new to.
I'm still new, exactly.
The general public.
Yeah.
I feel like the industry folks know who you are.
Mm-hmm.
Your skill set is there.
Yeah.
But now the everyday person, how can they?
Facts. And that's what
that takes time.
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of growing into. Because before all of this, like, I was super introverted. Like I had to learn to get out of that shell, like this is a part of the job. You gotta do.
You gotta
things
also
you
have
don't want to do.
Authenticity, a message.
Yep.
These days, as an artist, you can't just have good music now.
Yeah, it don't really matter like
a
that.
Good personality.
Yeah.
People gotta look at you and say, I can identify myself in that person.
Either they want to try to be they say the fellas gotta want to be you and the girls gotta want to do you.
Yeah.
And for me, it's like now I'm in a space where I gotta broadcast that, and it's not difficult. It's just me getting out of my comfort zone, the old habits and stuff like that. So it's just like I'll catch myself.
I just feel like you gotta like create something that your fans can tap into and it can grow. It doesn't have to necessarily. I feel like that's part of it, but I think like I like how streamers build their fan base, right? Now, they're a little bit left and go real extreme, but they do have fans.
Yeah, for sure.
Or whatever they call them. You know what I'm saying? People are engaging in their content.
Yeah.
So I feel like for you, like you just continue to make things happen and just make adjustments as you go. I think this is the best part of an artist, to be honest, in the beginning, because you're figuring it out.
Facts, yeah.
Because once you figured it out, it's more sustained.
Yeah.
And you got to play defense. Right now you're playing offense.
Facts.
Offense is cool. You know you'll play.
Yeah.
Defense, you don't know what's coming towards you, bro.
Yeah, that shit is crazy. Can we curse on here?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. I'm censoring myself and shit. Yeah.
Like
1,000,000%.
When you're at the top, you're playing defense, bro.
Yeah.
Because you have to maintain.
Gotta stay there. Yeah.
That level that got you there, and you have to make adjustments. Sometimes at halftime, sometimes at fourth quarter, you gotta make adjustments. On your way to the top, you're playing offense, bro.
Yeah. Preparation.
And that's almost the best thing. And I just want to give you that message, like just to enjoy it, because this is the easy part. I know it's the I know the funds is coming.
Yeah.
And you're making funds.
Yeah.
But the mountaintop that you're trying to get to, where we gotta the funds is affluent.
We got a long way to go, man. Yeah.
That's when you gotta start playing defense, though.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's gonna be like, all right, you here. What else you got?
You feel me?
And then sometimes that
take your spot, all types of shit.
Yeah, bro. And sometimes I hate that part for artists, because it's like, damn, you see that some people be like, nah, I don't like this, and then they just not fall off. They just
jump off the shit.
They just jump off
free willingly. Yeah, like it's not for me.
I don't like this.
Yeah. It's a lot. I can see how it turns into a lot for people. A lot of people don't be ready to be defensive.
And we was talking to Key Glock, and we were saying a lot of the artists that blew 16, 17, 18, 19, even 20, you cannot have to post and engage with your fan base. Anybody from 2020 to now, you have to engage with your new now fan base.
Yeah.
Like, you remember, like, Lil Uzi, one post.
and it's viral. Like it's
one post.
They could live with that
in
for
6
3 months.
One post. You over here like, bruh. Now that ain't how it works. You gotta do like 3-4 posts a day to stay in.
The crazy thing about that for me is like, because since we dropped the project, I've been posting so much that it's like it's not being the reach is kind of gone. But you can't get jaded by that because you just gotta still have to keep.
And bro, let me tell you this too: even if you get 1,000 views, like look at me, 1,000 views is a lot.
It's a lot of people.
We're fixated on 1 million for some reason.
That's a lot of people. We spoiled.
Yeah, no, 1,000 people watching something is a lot.
I had Don Cannon tell me that my channel, my subscription channel on my Instagram, it's at like 550 right now. And I was like, yeah, I'm about to go live. It's only like 500 people. Nigga said, only 500 people. He's like, bro, that's a lot of people, bro. Like,
that's a lot.
You acting like that's not a lot. I'm like,
and all you got to do is just my thing is just get one. Just get one. Each time
one
you
a
do
day.
something, just get one.
One a day.
You know what I'm saying?
Literally. That's a fact.
I just want to say that to you. All right, so real quick.
I appreciate that.
Where's Podcast from?
Podcast is from Brooklyn, New York.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Born and raised.
What brought you to Atlanta? It's a lot of people from New York and Atlanta.
For me personally, it is a lot of us. For me personally, I left New York when I was like 21 because musically, I felt like I covered all the ground I could cover.
In New York?
Yeah. And at that time, it was a place where it's just like, you know when you did everything. When you go out everywhere and it's just like everybody knows you for the song they might know you for. You go to all the clubs. It's not a lot of clubs. It's not a lot of stuff in New York. It's big, but it being so big, it kind of is small because everything is in the boroughs for real. And the boroughs ain't but so big. So for me, it's just like I feel like I covered all the ground I could cover at that time in New York. And I moved to Atlanta. But now I'm on some, back and forth, because like I said, I'm shedding skin. So it's like I'm on some brand new shit. I gotta
tapping into New York.
You feel me? I'm back and forth all the time. So
you're doing a good job.
Thank you.
I'm paying attention and
Thank
I see
you.
it.
Thank
okay. Now we got a segment on the show called "Do You Like Me?" That's when Kai Cash looks at that camera and he shouts out his crush. Do you have a celebrity crush?
Celebrity crush. Ooh.
It's that time where you just, you know what I'm saying? No, you don't have to be celebrity. It could be
SZA.
So
do I gotta ask if she like me?
Time out.
I gotta just pull up on SZA. I feel like she gonna fuck with me.
Let's check real quick. Does SZA follow Baller Alert? I think so.
Damn, I should have got a haircut first before I did this.
Hold on.
The presentation.
Let's check real quick. Does SZA follow Baller Alert?
Oh man, SZA, this might not be the best way to approach you, but
let me check. Wait. Hold on. I'm gonna set it up for you, brother.
You can catch me on a better day.
Okay, she doesn't. However,
okay,
she tends to go in comments.
Yeah.
So if SZA's watching this clip on Baller Alert,
it's just
what would you tell
you
SZA?
From Jersey? It's a cousin to New York. I fuck with Jersey. I don't know what part of Jersey you're from, but I be in Jersey all the time. I might run down, meet the family or something like that. I feel like you and me, you're real artistic. I pay attention to what you got going on. I like your style. I like the fact that you're deeply rooted with your spiritual side. I pay attention to that too. I am too. We might not believe in the same things, but we teach each other things. It's pivotal that we learn. I like to learn. I got 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason. I speak when it's necessary, but I listen.
Okay.
And I'm mad that I don't got a haircut right now because it would have been a lot different. But I'm gonna see you somewhere. I was at the concert the other day too.
Maplewood, New Jersey is where she's from.
Maplewood.
She grew up in Maplewood, New Jersey. She was born in St. Louis, Missouri. Grew up in Maplewood, New Jersey.
Mad people that's born in St. Louis. St. Louis got some talent. Shout out to St. Louis too. I know you from there.
Shout out to Kai Cash. Now let's switch gears. It is now time for the mental health check-in, brought to you by the Faith Project.
I like that.
One time for Keisha, Faith Project. Now this is dedicated to how's your mental health? Do you do therapy? If Kai Cash is having a bad day, what does Kai Cash do?
Okay, so before we even get into that, shout out to Baller Alert, right? Because I actually wrote a book on mental health. It's called Tranquil, Overcoming the Experience. I was in college. You know who posted the book? Baller Alert. Baller Alert posted the book the day it released.
That's what's up.
And this was like 2017.
That's what's
I
up.
might still got the screenshot. So shout out to Baller Alert. Shout out to mental health. It's important. But right now I'm great. Like I said earlier, I'm just soaking up all this newness. It feels good. this is a position I've
What
never
about
been
when
in
it doesn't
before.
feel good?
When it doesn't feel good, I isolate. I
Pause.
sit with myself. Yeah, that was crazy, right? It's a good conversation. I isolate, sit with myself. You know, I allow myself to feel how I'm feeling. I feel like my feelings are valid. It's no reason for me to rush out of a feeling because it's just like it goes kind of like unnoticed in my personal opinion. So I sit with myself. You know, I talk to the people that I'm comfortable talking to, but for the most part, when I'm by myself, I journal, I write things out just to get it out, get it away from me. And usually for me, it works. I get back up, you know, I shake it all off. I'm refreshed. It's like, all right, all things are temporary. I know the good days are temporary. I know the bad days are temporary. It's just what you make out of all of the days is what's important.
Sure.
So I choose to make these days great, no matter what's going on. And that's really how I get out of those spaces. But right now, I really can't complain. Like every day, it feels like it's a new level of a little bit of pressure. But it's like this is what I asked for. This is what comes with the territory. So I'm never like too down about it. I do recognize it, and it's just like, okay, how do I deal with this today? How can I do something that's different? How can I get out of the routine? Like, it's just regular life shit that I go through, but it's all helping me become a better person, better artist, better everything. So I'm in a great space.
And that was the mental health check-in brought to you by the Faith Project. I go by the name Ferrari. Simmons.
I go by the name, BT.
Keisha's in the building now. What is the Faith Project?
The Faith Project is an organization that assists individuals coming out of the penal system, whether it's jail or prison. So it's pretty much like an ex-offender or someone with a drug charge that is trying to provide self-sufficiency for themselves and a better way of living. So we provide mental health services, whether it is drug addiction, just allowing them to have a more healthier lifestyle.
What qualifies someone to get eligible to be a part of the Faith Project?
The funny thing is a lot of people are sitting in jail right now not knowing that they are eligible to be released. For instance, if someone is a first-time offender or if they have a drug charge, the judge or the attorneys would suggest that they get into a program like mine to be able to provide them with structured living. So someone that will qualify is if they're a first-time offender, they'll just contact us and we would do an acceptance letter. They would serve their sentence with the Faith Project instead of being incarcerated.
Oh, wow.
Someone that is a drug user or is struggling with addictions or alcoholism, they will also contact us and we'll send them through programming so that way they can develop a healthier lifestyle.
Now, how can they contact you?
Instagram is faithproject_Inc. and the website is faithprojectatl.org. And there's a contact form there.
Now let's get back into this episode.
Thanks
One
for
time
asking.
for the Faith Project. Keisha, what's up? That was the mental health check-in. Now, you're a rapper, bro.
Yeah.
You feel like freestyling?
Let's do it.
Can we do a freestyle?
Let's do it.
All right, give me some shout-outs before we slide.
Shout out to Generation Now, of
Hey.
course. You know, shout out to the
Generation
family.
Now is
Shout out
the
to
Ball
the family.
Alert Show. The Ball
You know,
Alert Show
Big
is
GN.
the
Shout
Ball
out
Alert
to
Show
Big
is
GN.
managed by
You feel me? Shout out to all
Generation
the fans and supporters that's listening to Cash Rules and everything Kai Cash. Shout out to the family. You know, that's it. Shout out to everybody that ever doubted me in their life. This is all for you. You know, shout out to SZA.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. All right, man. Let's get these bars going. Yes, sir. Welcome to the Ball Alert Show. Ferrari, Simmons, BT's out being famous. Kai Cash in the building.
Yeah, man.
Ball Alert
You know
freestyle.
Cash Rules. Yeah.
Let's do it.
Ain't no pressure on your head, cause I've been busy, bitch. I'm restless, ain't even get in my bag yet. Just know I'm practicing my pivot. I cannot trip off a half step. And been predestined way ahead of the niggas they put me in class with. Chaotically cruise through the city. Me and my niggas like Mad Max. It ain't no preaching to the choir. Why my feature price got higher? I'm like 40,000 feet up every weekend. Frequent flyer, suit and tie for my whole gang. Say we move like Peaky Blinders. Ain't no decency indecent. They gon' deem me high and mighty. I embrace every flaw. I sip ace through a straw. I give thanks. I ain't worried about no case with the law. Time to go lock myself in. I don't need no brakes. I want more to keep from crashing out like I ain't got no brakes in my car. I've been patient as I can. Just know my faith kept me strong and put every bit of strength in every tape, every song. I've been sparing niggas too, cause it been days I've been gone. Safe to say I was still a hero when my cape wasn't on. I'm back going harder than fist hits. Shit re-spark my interest. Careful, no, I'm playing to win big, but a loss is part of commitment. I got older, but I'm wiser. Don't be alarmed when I get rich, so you can't judge me based off time, and I ain't a part of a sentence. I'm back with an audible hit stick. All that coaching ain't gon' work for me. I'm calling a big 6, moving it all like a big bitch. If you my dog, don't break my heart. Ain't no restarting a friendship, cause we was outside splitting bread like you was a part of my picnic. Trying to go double door suicides on a Cullinan supersize. Putting up shots, working on my form, doing suicides. Why you trying to go against me and my force? That's suicide. He double cross choosing sides, ain't no double thoughts, crucify him. Off an ill pill, you think I'm gonna lose, nigga, super high. Study how I do it before I make my moves, gotta scrutinize. Play the safe, saying feel like one day I'm gonna lose it. Go full dark night on niggas, put on my mask, ask who am I, yeah.
Cash.
You know, cash rules.
Tell them how to follow you, brother.
Everything at Cash, that's KAICASH. Yeah.
Generation now, A-Town. Ball alert. Yeah, bitch.